Hi, hello, beautiful people. Welcome to our podcast called The Lockdown. I'm your host, TK.
And I'm your co-host, Leo. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the energy. Y'all know the energy.
Yes, Leo, we do. So, today we'll be talking about Monday, which is, we all know about that. Crazy, some things that have been happening recently, some recent fun events. And the Black Lives Matter. So before we get into that, we're gonna tell you a little about ourselves. My name is Takia, but I go by TK. I am 17. I am now a senior in high school. Yes, clap it up for me. Last year, y'all. Last year. My favorite color is blue, as you can see. Blue hair with a bracelet. Stop playing. And that's all I'm gonna tell you guys. Leo, tell us about yourself.
I'm Leo. I'm 18. I'm in my last year of high school, and I just want to be a role model to y'all.
Role model Leo, yes. Now, as Sam would say, let's get into it. Yes. Okay, so the first topic, first segment one, Monday. Okay, so the first topic is keeping up with the Joneses. And for you guys who don't know what keeping up with the Joneses is basically you spending money that you don't have, spending money well above your means. That could be taking out loans, borrowing money from people just to keep up with the trends, like Gucci flip flops, Chanel bags, foreign cars, all of that, so you can seem like you have a luxurious life. In my opinion, I think it's kind of hard not to try to keep up with the Joneses because of those trends I just said. You want to look like you got money. You don't want to make it seem like you poor. You don't got nothing. You know. And as humans, we tend to copy what we see. We want to have that, and we're never satisfied. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Leo, tell us how you feel
How I feel about it, I agree.
about it.
The reason why I agree is, but people shouldn't want all this foreign stuff. If you come from nothing, you gotta work twice as hard. But if you rich, then you rich. So it's either or. But I'm just saying how I feel about it.
Just I respect that. I respect that. So our next topic is gonna be credit card debt. A lot of people are recklessly maxing out their credit cards for things like shoes, furniture, clothes, those type of things. And this topic kind of piggybacks on keeping up with the Joneses. The slight difference is people like credit cards because they want to. Like they don't think about, oh, if my credit card is maxed out, my credit score could go down. Or if I don't pay it back, I could get in trouble with the government. You don't want to get in trouble with the government. I've never been in trouble with the government, but I've seen people who have been in trouble with the government. It's not nice. It's pretty miserable. It can be depressing. So just spend your money wisely, basically. Leo, I got a question. Got a
Yes, ma'am.
question. If you had a credit card, how would you use it? Like, would you try to max it out on something like really important, or would you like work your way up like little by
I I work my way up little by little, but I'll keep it on a low key.
little? Okay,
That's how I'll do
interesting.
my credit card. Really,
Interesting. Me, I don't think I need a credit card because right now I'm not so good with money. I have to really work on that. So me
I'm
for right
not.
now,
I'm
I
not.
don't need a credit card.
I'm not so good with money neither. I spent every ounce of money I get.
Mhm.
So
I mean, but we young, right? You feel me?
right,
No
we young. So
responsibility. But that can't be our excuse for
nah,
everything.
I know
Yeah,
it can't.
right. So our last topic on Monday will be about stimulus checks. everybody is getting these stimulus checks. The questions are people using this gift from the government in a responsible way? Are they blowing it off? And is it effective or not? I personally think that a lot of people are blowing the money off because it's extra money. They think they can do whatever they want with it. And technically they could because it's their money. But there are some people out there that are spending their money, their gift from the government in a responsible way, like paying month in a paying rent months in advance. Car notes, they're getting them car notes, these traffic tickets, they getting that on. They ain't had nothing to worry about. They ain't worry about nothing. They ain't worry about nothing. So yeah, that's what I think about it. And is it effective? Hmm. I think it's helpful, but yeah, I think it's helpful, but as far as effective go, I just really think majority of people are just blowing it off. I think it's meant to be effective, but not going as planned. Or maybe they want us to spend all of this money and be broke. I don't know. Leo, what you think?
What I think is people just use the things you need, things you want, things you need. You gonna have to live with that. You gonna have to get those things effectively, and the things that you want, you can't really want. The things that you want, you can't really want all the time because there's gonna be no way you could get what you want all the time. It's just life.
Live, live. Okay, okay, great, awesome, perfect. Our next segment, we're gonna be segment two, crazy. Some crazy things that have been happening recently. We're gonna talk about rioting and looting in regards of the George Floyd death. How do I feel about this? I'm sure you don't care, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I personally feel my opinion is, hey, y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. Y'all tired of this. Y'all wanna be treated equally and y'all wanna show people that. Y'all went downtown, y'all trashed it up to show the people in charge, hey, we not playing. It's real life over here. But when they put the bridge up, the people started taking it to the hood. Like, why y'all taking it to the hood? I live in the hood. A lot of people live in the hood. You taking it to somewhere that you live, your own community. You're trashing your own community. But you have to buy groceries. You have to buy clothes for your children or yourself. You have to eat. You like necessities, medicine, all of that. There's newborn babies being born every day, probably every minute. They need milk, they need certain water, they need certain clothes, they need diapers, all of that stuff. Or people who are sick, or people who just need medicine to help them better themselves, stuff like that. Or people who don't have the necessities that they need. People don't think about that. It's like, okay, you got these clothes and stuff now, but what about 2 weeks from now? What about a month from now? What about a year from now? Some stores aren't opening up. So yeah, they just need to get themselves together. Leo, turn it over to you.
Right? I agree, and the reason why I agree is they didn't do that over George Floyd's death. They did it for their own selfish reasons. They was tired of everybody being. They was tired of everybody doing wrong. So they did the only thing they could do. They fought back. I understand. I understand you fighting back because really, really the police wasn't don't treat us no better. So it's like we gotta fight back against that because we strong as a people, and the police and everybody else make it seem like we the weakest links out of everybody, and that's not true. Us black people, and we got a whole bunch of black people, especially in the hood communities too. But yeah, like I'm saying, like, cause they, cause the police and everybody is scared of us coming together as black people because it's so many of us and there's so many of them. It's a lot of us and only certain amount of them.
Mhm.
So I think it was a good thing, you know. But see, I wasn't looting because it's wrong. But if I had the chance, show best believes I'll do it. But you know, it is what it is.
Oh my goodness, you are so funny. All right, all right. So for our next topic, our next segment, our third segment, I'm gonna hand it over to Leo because this is his with the Black Lives Matter movement. So go ahead, tell us about that.
The Black Lives Matter movement is a movement that started in back in 2013. It started over the deaths of Trayvon Martin, Laquan McDonald, and Eric Gardner. And the movement impacted and it changed of the world and how everybody looks at it.
Mm,
And to me, I say the Black Lives Matter is amazing. What I want to do for the Black Lives Matter movement is give back to the community. Um, give to the homeless people. You know, march and protest with everybody, no matter where it's at. March and protest with them. Like do the big things that matter. And I'm gonna turn it over to TK. How do you feel about the Black Lives Matter movement? Did it change your focus and did you did it change your life? You know some. But yeah, go
mm,
ahead.
the Black Lives Movement to me is it's inspirational because at first a lot of people they were like just letting stuff happen. Like they would protest by themselves, like be just mad, this not right, da da da, this that and third. But now a bunch of black people are getting together as a whole and protest. They doing like with this rioting and stuff. That's another sign of protest. They also have a silent protest where they just walk holding signs and stuff. And I think that's very inspirational because it has me thinking, well, other people, a lot of people thinking like, dang, they doing that. I can do it too. Like we need to stand up for ourselves. So yeah. What was your other question?
My other question was how did it move you in any type of way?
Oh yeah, it did move me. And it changed my life a little bit. It moved me. Let me get to that. It moved me. This is the way it moved me. It moved me. It had got me thinking. Got me thinking a little bit more like, hey, this really is important. A lot of people are starting to stand up for their race. And that got me thinking like, dang, we really are important. And a lot of people they shut us down like, oh, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all ain't gonna be nothing. Y'all lazy. But a lot of stuff that we invent, a lot of stuff that we do, they want to copy us or they want to steal our stuff and put their little remix to it. No, no, I thought we was dumb. I thought we didn't know nothing. I thought we was lazy. But we really built the country for real. And it changed my life a little bit because we learned it. We're learning it more in school, even though the corona, whatever. We're not in school no more. But when we were in school, we were learning more about it. So, yup.
Second topic for the Black Lives Matter movement is this song called "The Bigger Picture" by Lil Baby. This song and why I picked this song is because I had to listen to it on repeat, but I really understood I really understood what happened in the song. He was taught he had said the parts that moved me was when he said what happened to COVID, cause Because once people started rioting and looting, nobody was talking about the coronavirus. Everybody was talking about how the riot was starting and all of that other stuff. They switched it around and all of that, and talking about violence in his songs and all that other stuff. But he said he want his youngest to vote. Like when he mean like he want his youngest to vote, he want everybody to vote around what they feel like. And he's been through the police. He's been through the police and he's had run-ins with them. So that's why he's scared of them blue lights because
Mm.
people don't know. People don't know like when the police might catch. You know what I'm saying? So they get scared because they feel like they targeted as a people. We all feel like that.
Mm.
But yeah, anything you want to add?
Yeah, I've listened to it, but I haven't listened to it. I lied. Excuse me. Forgive me. My cousins were listening to it on repeat yesterday, and one of the things that caught my attention was when he was like, "Now all white people are racist," and I thought about that. I'm like, "Dang, that's right," because I know a few white people who aren't racist. I have a godmother who's white. She took care of my daddy since he was like a little teen, and they still very close. And I seen a video on social media or this. There was a Black Lives Matter protest, and there were black people on this side of the gate, and then the police officers on the other side of the gate. One of the black boys walked out, like got over the gate or whatever, and he was walking up to them. Police was basically like, "Get back before you get hurt." And this white girl, she stepped out, and she did like this, like protected him as a shield, getting in front of him as a shield, doing like that. She like, "Nah, that's not right. Y'all know it's not right." So I think that was, I think that was kind of inspirational, and that goes with the line of "Now all white people are racist," because she stood up for what she knew was right, and she was protecting him.
Right, right. I understand. And well, I really don't have nothing else to say. I said what I said. I said what needed to be said. Take it. We taking it over to TK to finish us out.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So since we're done with those topics, it's time for the quote of the day. My quote of the day is, "Everybody is a genius," meaning there isn't one type of smart or genius. We have artists who paint, draw, whatever you want to call it. They paint beautiful paintings. They're inspirational and they have like hidden notes or messages in them. And we have singers, writers, rappers, poets, all of these brilliant ways to express your genius or your smartness. It doesn't always have to be about science, math, who the smartest, Albert Einstein, all of them people. It don't have to be about that. Everybody is smart in their own way. Leo, your quote?
My quote is: "Don't never let people get you down." What I mean by that is you're strong at the end of the day, no matter what nobody says or tells you, and just believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself and have courage and faith. And that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I need to write that quote down. I need to write that quote down, but we ain't gonna talk about all that. Okay. So again, I am your host, TK.
And I'm your co-host Leo. Y'all already know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Thanks so much for being with me today, Leo, on this podcast. We know you're so busy, you have things to do. And thank you, everyone else, for taking your
Yes, I
time
do. I'm a
out
busy man.
for taking time out to watch us talk about these three topics: Monday, Crazy, and Black Lives Matter. Thank you so much. We very much appreciate it. And we'll see you soon. Peace.
Peace.